Hey, and excellent everyone. Welcome to our YouTube channel. This is Dr. Harry Benjamin. Very grateful and excited for a few minutes. Just briefly talking about inner peace and happiness and the steps towards achieving that. As someone who has been on the pathway of that process for well over a decade now, got in touch with some great people, Reverend Michael Beckwith over there in California, and allowed me to become aware through practices, of inner peace and joy. Peace and joy are free gifts. You do not have to do anything to try to acquire them. In fact, you can't. If you try to get it externally, it won't work. If you get a better house, a better relationship, more money, all of these different things will not allow for you to have inner peace and happiness because those are free gifts. We can only make ourselves unhappy or disturb our peace of mind based on the way we perceive, based on the way we're living, and based on how we're relating to our inner landscape, right? That's really where we disturb our peace and our joy. Now, the steps to be able to achieve that, there's 7 of them, and I'll just quickly run through them. Number 7 is really, fellowship. Number 6 is selfless service. Number 5 is life visioning. Number 4, that's high-minded conversations. 3, spiritual study. 2, affirmative speaking, and then 1, meditation. I'll cover them in more detail as we go along, helping us to understand those practices. And when we engage those 7 areas, we literally will arrive at an awareness of the peace and the joy that's naturally inside of us. Now, there's the peace and the joy inside, but then there are things that we have to do on the outside of life. We can't be living in the Himalayas, not all of us, right? We can't all become monks and pull ourselves away from the world and not be engaged in the challenges that we have to deal with. So we have to have a practical side to this inner peace and happiness. There has to be a practical side to what are we going to do to improve upon the quality of our life experience. There are challenging things happening in the world. There's wars going on. There's this happening. There are people who are living below poverty lines and having a very difficult time. So it's not enough just to do those practices and arrive at an awareness of our inner peace and joy. We also have to be actively out there in the world making a difference. And then that is going to cause some disruption in your awareness of your peace and joy. So what we have to do is have some stable life structures, and one of them is money. So I'm a part of this great community. I'm building Xtreamfx Global Academy is my central focal point when it comes to business. And ladies and gentlemen, it provides us to enable ourselves first to have a skill set to trade and make money using our technology. But also there's a great opportunity for people to get access to loans, and there's this great compensation plan that you can benefit from by helping us to build our community. So this is so amazing what we have here. So what we have here is an opportunity to stabilize our financial structure. Now, when your financial structure is stable, guess what? It's easier to sit down and do those practices. It's easier to do the meditation. It's easier to do those other things. But we have to do them in tandem. So I believe wholeheartedly that we have to have a practical way of generating flows for our family so that we can have a stable financial structure. And then while that is stable, then some other area, stable relationship, working on your health, then you'll be a little bit more in a space to be able to do your other practices that will allow for you to ascend in terms of your vibration. You also have to be working on that vibration at the same time. You also have to be simultaneously working to raise your vibration while you're also actively working to generate flows. So we cannot separate them into two. I don't believe that we should go and, be and, sit down and be silent and, raise our vibration. And then when you get that done, then you go out into the world and try to do something. I think they go together, right? So the being and the doing go hand in hand. We can do both side by side. And as you're doing both side by side, your vibration will come up higher and it will become easier for you to do. And that's been my discovery. The individuals that I've mentored over the years, that's been the benefit. And the benefits are many. We'll talk about that as we go. These videos are meant to be short. This one is kind of long. All right. But in simple terms, ladies and gentlemen, I gave you the 7 steps that you will be able to use to be able to arrive at inner peace and happiness. But do not ignore the importance of being effective in life, being a person of purpose and a passion and going into the world and making a difference and improving your life experience, but also helping other people to improve their life experience as well. Message me or send a message to the person that gave you this link to be on here. We're going to do some great things together as we work together and change our life experiences, but also help other people to improve theirs as well. Until next time, bye for now.